As you know, fundraising is a major part of charity life, and we receive no funding from government or from the NHS. Eva Gregory is our brilliant fundraising and marketing manager. She's been with us since December 2022 and looks after all our fundraising activities, doing a great job to grow our income so we can continue doing all the things that we do. I've asked her to speak for a few minutes about her role as fundraising manager and to share some of the great ideas that bring us income. Eva.
Thank you very much. As Graham introduced, my name is Eva and I'm the Marketing and Fundraising Manager at Sarcoidosis UK. I'm here to support our donors and fundraisers however I can. We have lots of top tips from how to set up your fundraising page to how to spread the word and ask for donations. You can take a look at our fundraising guide, which is both on our website and will be posted in the chat. Or you can get in touch with me and I can share some ideas and have a brainstorm with you. When you think of a fundraiser, the first thing that comes to mind is probably a big running event or a long walk. And we have had so many incredible active fundraisers, from the Edinburgh Kilt Walk and Cardiff Half Marathon, and even international runs such as the Amsterdam and Rome marathons. We have people participating from all different types of fitness levels, training for these events to show their support for sarcoidosis. If you joined us for our patient day in April this year, you will remember our support services officer Mary, who ran the Royal Parks Half Marathon this month. I can confirm that she really was a self-proclaimed running hater at the beginning of this year, and so her training journey was amazing to follow. We have places for a number of really exciting events coming up next year, including 5Ks, marathons, and ultra walks. So if you want to set yourself a challenge but you're not sure where to start, or maybe you even have an event in mind, send me a message or give me a call and we can take a look at what works best for you. You may be thinking, I don't run, I can't run, I have absolutely no interest in running, but I still want to get involved, and you definitely can. Whatever your interest is, you can create an incredible fundraiser. This year alone, we've had a fishing competition held in memory of Julie, a gaming fundraiser that brought together a whole community of gamers to a virtual dandelion festival, beautiful crochet projects that have been both sold and raffled off, and so much more. One really popular idea is a quiz. By getting your family and friends together and asking for a donation to join, you can tailor the quiz to your interests. You can even have a round to see who knows you the best. Stephanie is a great example of someone who has created a tight-knit community who get together every year to support us. She held her first coffee and cake event 10 years ago, and together with her family and friends, sells baked goods, along with books, jigsaws, and more, all donated to help raise money for sarcoidosis. Stephanie is truly thankful to everyone around her who has come together to contribute to her events. And over the years, they have raised over £13,000. This may seem really overwhelming, but as Stephanie says, it doesn't have to be a massive pot. It doesn't have to start off massive. You can start doing little bits and it will grow and become part of the community. Now, you could even push yourself to new heights and take on a skydive. I'm not sure I would have the confidence to jump from over 13,000 feet, but both Pablo and Craig took the dive this year, raising not only vital funds for us, but awareness of sarcoidosis too. Pablo and his partner Dee promoted the skydive on their podcast and used it as an opportunity to talk about sarcoidosis with our senior executive Graham. We are always happy to help you shout about sarcoidosis, whether from 13,000 feet or safely on the ground. Now, fundraising in memory. Losing a loved one in grief always feels like a really tricky topic to approach. I think post-COVID, grief is a lot more visible and talked about, especially the understanding that everyone grieves differently, but it's still really hard and it can feel like you're alone in your grief sometimes. If you are struggling with grief, we would encourage you to reach out and talk to someone. Fundraising in memory of a loved one is an opportunity to remember them, share their story, and maybe helps to open up those conversations with your family and friends. You can tie your fundraising in with a significant date, or maybe you had a shared interest or hobby. Sandy on the screen here completed an Ironman last year in memory of his friend Rob and used their shared love of the band Rush to set an initial fundraising target of £12,112 after their album. Hopefully, we have some Rush fans here today. Some of you may have also been in contact with Alan. He was a huge part of our sarcoidosis community and helped to set up our Northern Ireland support group. He sadly passed away in 2023, and last year, his wife Melanie, along with her colleagues, took on a running challenge in his memory. This quote is from Melanie and reads, "Choosing Sarcoidosis UK as our charity partner for our Belfast Marathon Relay fundraising activity was a practical and visible way to support me, turning one of the darkest times of my life into something positive and keeping Alan's memory alive." You can read more about both Melanie and Sandy's fundraising journey in our fundraising guide. I'd also like to just quickly touch on legacy giving. Leaving a gift in your will is transformative for small charities such as Sarcoidosis UK. While personal donations keep the charity alive, gifts and wills can mean huge progress. Last year, a third of our income came from legacy donations, and we were honoured to be recognised in this way. If you are updating your will or making a new one, please think of us, as it can truly help those affected by sarcoidosis. We do have some further information on our website if you would like to take a look. Big fundraising targets or huge challenges can seem really intimidating, but at Sarcoidosis UK, every pound makes such a big difference to the work we do. As you heard earlier from Sue and Dawn, and as you'll hear from Graham in a second, we have a lot going on as a charity, but none of it would be possible without our incredible donors and fundraisers. As we're a small team, I hear and see the impact our support services and our awareness and research work has every day. And being able to talk to fundraisers about their connection to us and help to support them is truly the best part of my job. If you have any questions, if you have an idea or have no clue where to start, please get in touch with me, and I would love to support you however I can. If you want to help out, but maybe your sarcoidosis is flaring, you don't have the time, or you don't have the money at the moment, engaging with a post for a fundraiser, maybe wishing them luck or sharing it with friends and family, or answering someone's question in our Facebook support group and sharing your sarcoidosis experience makes a huge difference. I just want to end with a big thank you to everyone who has donated, fundraised, volunteered, or engaged with us in any way. Thank you so much.
So one question we have for you, which is, we know a lot of people have been affected by the cost of living and some of the challenges in recent years. What impact is that having on fundraising for us and maybe for other charities as well?
Yeah, absolutely. I think, as we all know, the cost of living crisis has affected everyone. People have less disposable income, and this has definitely been felt across the charity sector. Some regular donors can't afford to make a monthly commitment anymore. We're seeing less individual donations, and as a result of that, more charities are leaning on grant-making organisations, which is increasing demand and competition. I don't think we've been immune to that at Sarcoidosis UK, but what I do think we've seen is people supporting us when they can and getting involved in other ways. We've been getting donations with a note that might say, "I've had a nurse helpline call 5 months ago, and I wasn't in the position to give then, but I am now, and thought of your charities. You really helped me when I needed it." We have a really great sarcoidosis community, as hopefully all of you know. And although there is a cost of living crisis, the support that people are giving when they can means even more in a way, as we know times are tough for so many. I think that brings me to the end of my time.
Yes, thank you.
So although it's all well and good me asking you to support us, you need to know where your money is going and how we're supporting you, as well as what we have coming up. So I'm going to pass over to our Senior Executive, Graham, who will be sharing more. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Eva. I'm always very concerned the office team will club together to buy me a parachute jump one day, with or without a parachute, but I think I'd prefer to test cakes for charity instead.